Applications and survey analysis. We can use Venn diagrams to help illustrate the results of a survey, just like we could for information that we're given. And so we'll look in this section on how we can use the Venn diagram to illustrate how people responded to our survey. I did a survey with our students and I asked what languages did you speak, and you were supposed to check all that applied, and I said speak meant that you could carry on a conversation in that language. Not, you didn't have to be perfectly fluent, but at least you could carry on a conversation. And the results I came up with, this is my survey result here, personal. I speak English and I speak enough German to carry on a conversation. The class results were, out of 25 people who responded, 25 people said they speak English, which really shouldn't surprise us because this class uses English as its primary language. 5 people said they speak English and Spanish, and 1 person, who is me, said that I speak English and German. I'd like to put this onto a Venn diagram, and since I have 3 categories that people could choose from, I made a bubble for each, and so I'll just label them. This one will be English, German, and Spanish. So looking back at our results, it says 25 people responded. So my cardinal number for my universe should be 25. That means all of the numbers I write down on this Venn diagram should add up to 25, which makes me really think, because it says 25 people said they spoke English, which I can't put a 25 here and then have 5 and 1 somewhere else, because everything has to add up to 25. That's the total number of people who responded. So 5 people said they speak English. Let's put that down first, English and Spanish. So I'm finding where English and Spanish intersect, and that's going to be in here. And I'm putting 5 people here. Now this part here in the very middle would be people who speak English, German, and Spanish. And nobody in my class said they did that, so we have a 0 there. Remember, I spoke English and German, so I need to put a 1 in between where English and German overlap. Now I already have right in here 6 people who do not speak only English, but I have 25 people who answered altogether that speak English. And if I subtract off the 6 who speak English plus another language, then I have 19 left. And the 19 are the people who speak only English and don't have a second fluent language. So now we can look at this Venn diagram and see that everybody in the class speaks English, which we should expect because, again, that is the language of the class. And then we don't have anybody who speaks Spanish and German, obviously, without also speaking English, and we don't have anybody who speaks all 3 languages. Most of the students were only confident in speaking, carrying on a conversation in English, it appears.